IoT hardware infrastructure is composed of various elements of different complexity. The architecture of edge-class devices is mainly inherited from embedded systems based on the system-on-chip type of microcontrollers. Fog-class devices have a construction that is more similar to that of personal computers. As IoT devices are network-enabled, many of the existing embedded platforms evolved towards network compatibility. This can be achieved indirectly by extending the base version of the embedded system-of-chip with a network communication module. An example of an edge-class device is an Arduino Uno with an Ethernet networking shield. Another way is to integrate networking units into the system-on-chip itself, like in Espressif, Nordic Semiconductors, STM or Texas Instruments, and also other solutions. More advanced fog devices benefit from externally connected peripheral network interfaces via standard wired ports like USB. Early versions of the Raspberry Pi, for example, delivered Wi-Fi or Bluetooth cards as USB sticks. Currently, the network interfaces are integrated on a single board like in Raspberry Pi, which includes Ethernet, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as a standard. Still, in the case of fog-class devices, network modules are separate chips from the CPU and they communicate over PCI or USB protocol. A microcontroller with network capabilities is the key, but it is not the only element forming an IoT node device. Additional elements, including sensors and actuators, are needed to stay in touch with the environment. User interface elements like buttons, touch panels, signaling lamps or displays enable users to control the system and get useful information back. In this chapter, we will discuss a variety of electronic elements that can be used to build interesting IoT edge-class devices and work as fog-class microcomputers. And short safety notice. It is important to emphasize that only hardware components carrying CE marking are appropriate in Europe. This is important in providing human safety for electrical devices, while EMC and ETCI regulatory compliance applies to radio devices. If you want to build your own IoT devices, use the elements with appropriate certificates to keep them safe.